One of the things that King's Pride Properties looks at when we are recruiting exhibitors who bring you properties here, we do due diligence on them to ensure that they are genuine. And with us today is Samar Properties. He's going to issue some very, very important documents. I want him to tell you what it's all about.
Hello people, Karibu. We are Samar Properties, we are Lukenya Meadows, and we are situated somewhere in Machakos, next to what our governor is calling residential areas for high-end. As we speak, we have brought you a good property so that you can participate and invest with us. We are calling ourselves land bankers, where you invest in a property when the prices are low, and as the infrastructure comes in, you multiply. You multiply the money that you have actually been investing. So as we speak right now, we have I'm happy to introduce to you Ruby 14. Ruby 14, we have Mr. Patrick, who is a representative. He came and invested, and he bought 5 plots, 1/8. He bought them for $950 each, and in 6 months, he's been able to pay his installments and finish. And today we are awarding him with his titles, having completed. Okay? Wow. You can hold for me this, as we clap for him. And this is him with the titles. On top of that, we have a small present for him. He has actually bought a street, and we have named the street after them as a group. So he's going to tell us the name that he has named the street as we go along.
Hello, welcome to Boston. So we are a small group called Ruby 14. So we met with Mr. Martin,
Yes.
and we bought property, and we have our own street that they give us the pleasure of owning it, and the name of the street is called Boston Ruby. So we are very excited to have all these with us.
And him being our first warrior, we are dressing him in a warrior uniform. And there you go. So he's our first warrior on the street. A Bostonian can also own a street in Nairobi. Yes, nice.
So why don't we own a Boston neighborhood?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, karibu sana. Yes. As we speak also, just as we go along, our model of our houses. As we go around, our Lukenya project is a build and buy, where you buy right now the property, and as you go along, you can actually build. What you build is a controlled environment of only 1/8, and the residential property that you can build is of this. We have 2 types, which you'll have to build later. These are proposal. For now, we are selling the property at $850 for 1/8. For those who might want to participate, we have made it easier for you to buy. You can actually put a deposit of $2,000. Yes, then every month, for the person who takes the full maximum of 10 months, pays at $840 every month. And after 10 months, we will be celebrating you like we are celebrating Patrick and Ruby 14 for having owned a part of Lukenya Hills, actually named their own street.
Question for you. So when I pay the amount for the land, do I get the plans? Are the plans approved?
Yes, the plans we have are proposal and pre-approved. For you, there's a flexibility, but at the end of it all you do is you'll actually build a residential per 1/8. You cannot do 2 residentials or do an apartment. That way, we manage the environment, the infrastructure, and obviously, even the neighbors you will have.
Another question I have, roughly how much does it cost to put such a house?
For such a house, the day you build it, the prices might have changed because of inflation. But as we speak right now, the quote we were given is 6.2 for a 3-bedroom and 6.8 for a 4-bedroom. That's the quote we have. And we have architects who have actually drawn and pre-done that. The time you want to build, you can engage them and they'll do that for you.
My last question is, I have the approval, I have the title. Can I bring my contractor?
Yes. What we are saying is you have a flexibility. It's a proposal, and we are giving you someone who has done it and can do it for you. But I'm telling you, you can actually come and get your architect, show him the plans with small slight changes, then you can actually do it.
Now, is this the only model you have, or is there some other models I can choose from?
Yes, we have different plans. Yes, so there are almost 4 or 5 plants. Some of them might be bungalows. We might have what we have in front of us. Yes, and just to show you a keen thing of what it's going to have. Right now, we are doing buy and build. So you buy the plot, you'll build at a later date. That's on our phase 1. We have phase 1 to phase 3. On our phase 3, we'll be selling our own properties. We'll actually have built the house. And the particular house, we forecast that it's going to be costing between 18 to 22 million. So look at it this way. If you invest 950 now and have a duration, if you build 4, 3, 5 years from now and now build and now sell, you'll actually have a sporadic extension or multiplication of your money, which is a good thing. And we're calling it land banking. Invest now and multiply. You have a question?
So far, how many people have bought and actually built the houses? Are there any?
Yes. In the first phase we have, what we are looking at and partnering with Bostonians and also all the diaspora is partner with us now when we are still doing the plots, where we're saying buy and build later. We have actually fenced the place, we have done a borehole, we have planted trees, and it's a scenic view. And I'm sure to hear it from the seller is one thing. I would like him, who has experienced and visited the place, to tell us what kind of view he saw.
The site is wonderful. Overlooking on one side, you can see there's a golf course. There's a golf course that is right across. There is also, on the other side, you can see there's boarding school for girls. I can't remember the name.
Lukenya Girls.
Lukenya Girls.
Center of Excellence.
From where our plots are, I can actually see like probably a good 15, 20 kilometers away, and you can almost see the VOK.
Yes,
transmission. The KBC transmission. So it's nice. It's beautiful. The area is fenced. It's already been marked. We saw a borehole where the first borehole is at. So these guys are for real. They're into win. Yeah, these are road that's already been proposed, and I know they've been working on the paving it and all that. So when we went there, it was actually there was fencing and all that, and everything has been proposed. It's just waiting to, run. So it's good. It's good. People need to come in and do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last question. This is a very good concept, and I'm really impressed. The price is good, given that it's just less than an hour from the city center, right?
Yes.
It's less than an hour from
It's
city
actually
center.
30 minutes
from the city.
Yes.
All tarmac road, right?
Yes, we have 27 kilometers to our junction on Mombasa Road.
Okay.
And you have the movement from Mtungoni Road.
Okay.
You do 11 kilometers to the place.
As a matter of fact, there was a study that just came out last week. It showed that at the river area is the most highly growing area in terms of the prices. The prices have gone so fast. My last question to you is this, and this is my biggest worry. If I buy this plot and my neighbor doesn't build, is there a time limit that people should have built? Because Because you can buy the plot, you can put up a house, but your neighbor has not built. Is there a time period that you're giving them? You must have built this thing.
The funny thing, or the good thing about your question is that in a free market, yes, the incomes and cash flows that you expect from investment, which we call land investment, land banking, is that you're always looking for a return on investment. So our place, as we speak, between 24 to 36 months, I'm assuring you everyone will want to have built. That's one reason is the rate of the price of real estate is going up. The rent on that side in the next between 12 to 24 months will be almost at 40K per month to around 100,000. It matters the finishing and the place where you're going to be. On top of that, the government has actually given us the map, which if you can highlight, you can see behind here with us. And we are on the proposed Eastern Bypass. That is one which comes from Mombasa Road all the way to Thika Road. And as it is also, there is a dual standard gauge railway, which also is not so far from our place. So with all that, there will be so much activity that you will actually want to build, is either to stay or to rent out. Yes. Or to sell.
Do you have a management company to be taking care of the, the water, the cutting the lawn, maintenance and all that?
What we are doing is we are calling it a community-based environment. Out of it, Lukenya Metals is registered. So we are going to get the group of the guys who buy, like him, Mr. Patrick, is already a member, honorary member of that particular trustee, and they're going to come together and they're going to do the facilities within the premises. Okay.